Welcome. Thanks for joining us here today. The topic is orchestrating in a multi-source environment. Jim, thanks for joining us again.
Good to be here.
So you and I, well, we see the world as it is, and it's no longer one big buyer and one big provider. It's truly a multi-sourced environment. So there are opportunities there as well as challenges. What are your observations?
Absolutely, can't agree more. You know, Gartner points to about a 400% increase in the number of relationships that IT organizations are managing today. And if you look at the immersion of cloud services, it's going to get even more complex, and the pace of change is going to increase dramatically in the coming years.
So anyone I know within our membership network would agree. What are you seeing as some of the solutions?
Well, we think really the best practice is to connect between the IT organization and the provider and move away from sort of a reactive model of looking in the rearview mirror at how things worked in the past. And manage things as they're occurring, right? Manage transactions in real time to make sure that the expectations are met, as opposed to retroactively.
So with regard to your solutions, if you will, we discussed this earlier today. There seems to be this, I'll call it kind of this, real-time dashboard, right? So rather than intermittent episodic reviews, it's ongoing, perpetual, real-time. Is that indeed the case?
That's exactly right. Real-time visibility and awareness, and being able to manage things and actually change the outcome, as opposed to looking back in the past and find out what went wrong.
So in theory, it sounds great. Is there a case study you could share? Yeah,
probably a good example of a company that manages this very dynamically is one of our customers in Austria, Kapsch Traficom. They're the global leader in electronic toll collect systems, these high-speed toll systems in the highways. And they manage these systems on a global basis. They have about 280 projects in 42 countries. And they use ServiceGrid to manage all of the support relationships. They have about 75 outsourced providers they work with to maintain and manage these operations, all connected on ServiceGrid. So they can manage from one pane of glass all of the operations on a global basis.
Very interesting, Jim. Thanks for sharing. I appreciate your time today.
My pleasure. Thank you.